It's here it's Tennessee, so we're gonna get the best guys here. That's just every year. Every time we're out there, it's competition. Nobody has a spot, nobody's comfortable. We're all working to get better.
Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Busy day here at the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Transfer portal is in full effect. Players in, players out. Juwan Mitchell decides to transfer. That one kind of caught me off guard just about an hour or so ago. A little bit earlier today, Dante Thornton makes it official, commits to Tennessee. Now we follow it up with defensive lineman Omarr Norman-Lott as he has committed to Tennessee. Makes it official. He is on his way to Rocky Top. He's a player. Rodney Garner likes to rotate those defensive line, and I think he will be a nice addition to this football roster, and that's the beauty. Guys, I get it. Tennessee has had some players transfer out. Say what you want about Juwan Mitchell. Say what you want about Walker Merrill. I think this coaching staff is upgrading this roster, not only recruiting high school kids, the guys they brought in the class of 22, and then following that up in the class of 23. I expect them to have big-time success in the class of 24, but then also in the transfer portal. They are adding guys that are at positions of need, but also fit the culture, fit the scheme, fit what Tennessee is trying to do. Dante Thornton, Oregon wide receiver, earlier today. Keenan Peely, BYU linebacker with a ton of experience and leadership. Andres Carrick, Texas offensive lineman. Charles Campbell, the kicker from Indiana. Also McAllen Castles, the tight end with NFL draft pick written all over him, according to experts. But you guys know the deal. Smash the thumbs up. Quick, free, easy helps the channel. And we're not experts. The Talkin' VAWLS Network is not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't talk at you guys. We talk with you guys, for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I told you guys in the video earlier, not going to do the watch party tonight. I apologize. Been up sick all night long, trying to hustle and grind and get these videos out. I think it's better to take the night off, regroup, and then we'll reschedule a different watch party. But also be ready, because Tennessee might not be done quite yet. Miami offensive tackle John Campbell is set to make his decision tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So Tennessee could theoretically add 3 players at positions of need via the transfer portal. You won't get a notification for that one. We've already dropped 3 videos today, but be looking for the video on John Campbell around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Going to come down to Tennessee and Florida, but you guys know the deal. We'll keep you updated on that. Again, Omarr Norman-Lott commits to Tennessee today. 6'3", 290 pounds, redshirt junior, a business trip. He's going to come in and work under Rodney Garner and try to get to that next level, try to get to the NFL. Now, he was recently on campus visiting a few days ago. Eric Kane over at VolQuest.com wrote an article and kind of gave some quotes from Norman-Lott. I want to tell you what he said over the weekend. Said it was great, no complaints. It was nothing I thought it would be, as this was my first time being in the East. It was better. Says he likes the massive facility, the trueness of the coaching staff, asking them questions, getting a lot of feedback. They were giving me a lot of truth. I think that's why this coaching staff is having success, not only in the portal, but also recruiting high school kids, because I think they are open. I think they're honest. I think they're transparent. I think they truly want what's best for the kids. And, Campbell, the kid from Miami that's getting ready to commit here in just a few hours, he visited Tennessee. Then he went down to Florida, and I'm sure Coach Heupel sold him on what Tennessee had to offer, was honest with him, and said, go have fun at Florida. If that's a better fit, then that's where you need to go. But this is what we can offer you at Tennessee. Going back to the article from Eric Kane, Omarr Norman-Lott talking about Rodney Garner. Says he reminds me a lot of my grandfather, and I have a lot of respect for him. He's a wise man and has coached a lot of NFL guys. He knows what he is talking about. And that's Rodney Garner, you guys, it's no secret. I think he's the best defensive line coach in the country. You look what they are doing recruiting-wise for this football team at the edge position particularly, but they're adding some big bodies on the inside. But the edge, Man, if you get guys at the edge that can get after the quarterback, guys like, James Pierce, guys like Joshua Josephs, guys like, we saw BY have to make some plays this year. You got guys out there on the edge, and then you look who they're adding in the class of 23. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The depth that they are building at that position, bringing in Caleb Herring, bringing in Davion Bradley. You give Rodney Garner that many weapons that he can rotate, and I wish I had the numbers in front of me, but you guys know the deal. I'm not a professional. I'm just a fan, shooting from the hip like always, just talking Tennessee football, talking recruiting. But the number of guys that Rodney Garner rotated throughout the year it's mind-blowing. Blow your mind. But that's how you get into the fourth quarter of football games, and you have those fresh bodies on the field, and that's when you start to make a difference. That's when you start to make an impact, when you have true depth. And that's what we are seeing Rodney Garner build on this football team on the defensive line is true, legitimate depth. Again, Omarr Norman-Lott makes official commits to Tennessee. Coming out of high school, class of 2020. He was a 4-star prospect. Scouting report says has a strong base, shows good burst at the line of scrimmage with strength to push his blocker back on a bull rush and mix it up at the point of attack. He can eat up blockers and take on a double team and work through the blocks to get in the backfield. That's the key, man. That's the key, because you can look at Omarr Norman-Lott's stats. 2020 had a tackle. 2021, 30 tackles, 2 sacks. 2022, 14 tackles, 2 sacks. But you want that big body that can eat up the inside, that can take on the double teams. Then you take a kid like Aaron Beasley and watch him work, shooting the gaps, making plays. A guy like Omarr Norman-Lott is going to make this entire football team look better. He's going to make your linebackers look better. He's going to make your secondary look better. And that's the beauty of letting Rodney Garner go to work and have all these toys in the toy box that he can go out there and play with on game day. Because the more we continue to build this defensive line, the more success we are going to see at the linebacker position, the more success we are going to see in the secondary. And I think Omarr Norman-Lott is going to be a part of that. Goes on to say he needs to add more technique in his pass rush instead of relying on his strength to avoid being eaten up by athletic and strong tackles. Projects as a multi-year Power 5 starter and as a third-day pick or undrafted free agent. So again, business trip. It's another one of those business trips for Omarr Norman-Lott, coming to work under Rodney Garner, try to get to the next level, try to get to the league. How does it work out for him? Just about an hour or so ago, I dropped a video on Juwan Mitchell entering the portal. He said the same thing. Said the same thing when he transferred to Knoxville. It's a business trip. I'm going to come in and be a leader. I'm going to dominate. Me and Banks going to wreck shop at the linebacker position over the middle of the field. Didn't work out that way. Didn't work out the way Juwan Mitchell expected. Didn't work out the way a lot of us expected. We hope for a lot of success from Juwan Mitchell and didn't necessarily see it. But what do you guys think about Omarr Norman-Lott making it official today, commits to Tennessee, adding some depth, adding some guys on that inside defensive tackle position of need? We knew wide receiver was a position of need. We got Dante Thornton. And now we've also got another position of need coming up 7 p.m. Eastern time. Miami offensive tackle John Campbell, 6'5", 320 pounds. He was Miami's starting tackle. And we know we got to replace Darnell Wright on that right side. Can John Campbell flip over? Because he played left tackle for Miami. Or can J.J. Crawford flip over and play the right side? We'll see. Got a couple of hours. We will keep you guys up to date on that. Again, reminder, we've already put out 3 videos today. So John Campbell, if he does commit to Tennessee, we will be dropping a video right at 7 o'clock. So be ready for it, but a notification won't go out. But as always, we'll put it on Twitter, we'll put it on Facebook, we'll put it on Instagram, all that good stuff. You guys give me a follow on Twitter, speaking of, at Boogie Bentley. Would love to keep up with you guys on the old social medias. But that's going to do it for this one. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Appreciate you guys that pick up merch. That's where I want you to tag me up on Twitter at Boogie Bentley and show me that merch. If you're repping the Talkin' VAWLS State Pride logo or the Elite, whatever you got, tweet it out. I want to see you guys repping the Talkin' VAWLS gear. But also thank you to the members of the channel. As always, you guys keep the lights on around here, paying the bills, allowing Boogie to do this thing full time. I could not do this without the members. So if you want to be a part of that, hit the join button down below. It's as little as 99 cents a month. You get custom Talkin' VAWLS emojis, access to fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. Also try to highlight your comments during the live streams as well. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.